Hello and welcome back. Today I'm going to end the video series regarding the. I think I can think now. With the government's nonsense and hypocrisy that we've all been witnessing, unfortunately. So this is going to be the last video regarding that. I did show you a video in the last one about Trudeau being fair and not discriminating, or what he wants to promote. Actually, I'm going to put that video up on here again, so just watch it again. It's important that you watch this, because this is going to set a tone for what I'm doing in this video.
This country is a country of openness, of respect, of compassion, of the rule of law, of the rights of the individuals, of freedom. Freedom from fear, freedom from crime, freedom to love who you want and not be judged for it, freedom to do what you want with your body.
All right, so you saw the video. So you also know now that what we have is we have a truck convoy going through Canada, and it's all going to be meeting up in Ottawa. So the Parliamentarian today, which is a publication based out of Ottawa regarding the parliamentary stuff, basically put out a note today for the people, reminding them that if they were donating money to the truckers' cause, that they could be arrested for providing financial services intended to carry out terrorist activity or benefit of a terrorist group. I want you to think about that for a minute, and I'm going to explain why in a moment. I just want you to think about what that just said. Moving on here, we're talking about the hypocrisy of Trudeau. So he, among the other things that he says, with all this vaccine nonsense going on right now, is that we are not a country that makes vaxes mandatory. Well, of course not, because it's actually an infringement upon people's rights under the Constitution to do that. You can't just up and say you're doing it and poof, it's going to be done. There are charters that we have to go through. However, Trudeau has decided to change his mind. By the way, before I forget, I'm going to put let me put this video up here to show you exactly him saying that right now.
But like I said, what do you do with someone with an allergy? What do you do with someone who's immunocompromised, or someone who, for religious or deep convictions, decides that no, they're not going to get a vaccine? We're not a country.
What do you do?
Well, we're not a country that makes vaccination mandatory, for example, but we want to encourage everyone to get it.
All right, so you saw that video, but now I'm going to put up another video where he makes it very clear that he wants to be divisive. Now, we've already seen in another video where he calls people who choose not to get vaccinated, he calls them everything from racist and misogynist, the usual garbage that comes out of his mouth. But this here again, he's telling you that in this video that you're about to see, where if you don't get it, you're not going to be able to travel across country by plane or train or stuff like that. So he's very clearly creating an us and them situation here. But now, let's go back to the truckers. Remember, I mentioned that there's a truck protest going on, and that little tidbit up there from the Parliamentarian, where they could be financing potential terrorist activity. Well, here in this video, Trudeau calls them, the drivers or truckers, a fringe minority with unacceptable views or opinions.
Small fringe minority of people who are on their way to Ottawa, or who are holding unacceptable views that they're expressing, do not represent
the views of Canadians who have been there for each other, who know that following the science and stepping up to protect each other is the best way to continue to ensure our freedoms, our rights, our values as a country.
Next question.
I don't even have words to express this, because I thought that living in a free country, people can have whatever views that they want, and it's not up to a prime minister to decide what is acceptable and what is not. However, as he's saying that, I want to draw your attention to this little screenshot that he wrote and sent on his Twitter feed. And he sent that on or about March the 31st of 2000 at 8:01 p.m. You're going to see this up here, but I'm going to just read it to you. While many of us are working from home, there are others who aren't able to do that, like the truck drivers who are working day and night to make sure our shelves are stocked. So when you can, please thank a trucker for everything they're doing and help them however you can. Well, but Justin, I thought you said that they were a fringe minority with unacceptable views. Justin, what gives? Oh, right, yeah, it's your mind, of course. Lastly, I want to go back to this whole thing that was stated here about carrying out terrorist activity or benefiting a terrorist group. Well, Justin Trudeau's definitely one to talk, isn't he? Remember, people, that he's the one who provided and gave several terrorists in this country $10.5 billion because their feelings got hurt while they were in prison for terrorist activities where they belonged, including one, Omar Khadr, who confessed to murdering. He got convicted for that. But he also got $10.5 billion because his feelings got hurt. Now, so I guess Justin should be charging himself with aiding and abetting terrorism, shouldn't he? But while he seems to find money for his terrorist friends, he seems to find money for his friendly terrorist states to the tune of billions of dollars. If you're a senior citizen, no, not getting anything. If you're homeless, forget it, not happening. If you're poor, nah, not happening. If you're a military veteran, well, you're just asking for more than the government is willing to give. You're not getting anything. But if you're already a multi-billion-dollar corporation, yeah, handouts are going to come flying. You're not going to know it. You're not going to be able to count the money coming into you fast enough because, well, those people are more important to Trudeau than people like you and I. We know that because he's given media outlets tens upon tens of millions of dollars each just so that they can report what he would like to have reported. But go ahead and speak out against him. See what he says if you're a media outlet. So this is the hypocrisy that Justin Trudeau is. This is what he stands for. This government, through Trudeau, has absolutely no concept of reality. They don't want anything to do with reality. You are not even a thought to them. You and I are just an inconvenience to him if we dare speak the truth. What are we? Fringe minorities as well? Well, yeah, we are. So, Justin, there's a lot of things I could say to you now, none of them being nice, so I'm not even going to waste my time with you because, frankly, you haven't got the intellectual fortitude to understand how much people despise you. Anyway, moving on, I'm going to end this with this particular section, and we're going to be starting up a whole new section in my next video. That'll be a surprise. So you people just keep paying attention. Watch the channel if you want. Hopefully you subscribe to it, But if you do, great. If not, equally great, But either way, hope you do watch some of the stuff. And catch you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.